2022 and make way for 2023. Yes, I did indeed lose my voice. I was well, the last couple of weeks it was. I was so sick. Started with a sore throat, went into a fever, lost my voice. Then, as I thought I was getting better, it turned into bronchitis, and my voice continues to be lost to this day. Oh, what a tragedy. But it's alright, because it doesn't mean all of 2022 is bad. So how about we sit back, have a nice long one, and enjoy the year that I've had. No, that we've had. Oh, I'm so selfish. I guess if I were to just take a seat, sit back, think about it offhand, I say that 2022 was a very trying year in the sense that it was, I guess, somewhat experimental. I did a lot of different things this year, from making music to putting out my trailer. It was all for Caster's Trap, of course, and even just a little bit of a different type of videos that I put out for you guys. There's a lot of dev talk type videos that I think you guys actually enjoyed a lot. Anyway, let's just get to it. Also, don't mind me sipping on this tea every now and then, trying to figure out how to fix this. Meanwhile, here I am going for like an hour-long video, potentially a 2-hour recording session of where I just talk about all the things that I've done. Big brainism, eh? Big brainism. Alright, so the first video of the year was January 10th, 2022, where I released the official teaser demo trailer for Caster's Trap, the very first one. Already there's so many things I can say about this, just like within the first 10 seconds, and it all has to do with the music and the audio. It's actually quite hilarious in my opinion. So I don't know if you noticed, but my playing skills, my ability to actually compose is very basic, it's very elementary, if I do say so, my dear Watson. And for the most part, if you just listen to the soundtrack of the trailer and the sound effects are like right up here, and then the music I use or compose, because I created it all, is right down here. It's like super simple. But the only way that I could think of to save this trailer was with all those, or the epic sound effects, and especially the transitions. And I actually created a trailer based on the idea of transitioning from one, I guess, phase of the music to the next phase. So as you watch the rest of this, just kind of have that in mind. Like, you notice it, right? Then the big reveal, but you're gonna have to play to find out what it is. And then this one I always thought was kind of funny. And as it turned out, it did end up being kind of funny, which we'll see in a couple of videos from now. All I can say is the sort of feelings I went through just to get that trailer out there. But before we jump to that, first we gotta check out the next couple of trailers that I created. Man, what's crazy is... No, I was gonna say that I created a second trailer theme just for this short, but in actuality this is the theme I use in the demo. So I guess it was fine. The whole idea and hope was that the shorts would actually do a lot better than the trailer, just because I assumed that the algorithm would send it out there more, but it didn't. Oh, the shorts was just not it. Not as it as I thought it would be. And then this is a more epic version of it. Under 100 views for each short, which is a very, very sad when just talking about shorts. So, oh, this was just to tell you guys that the teaser demo is out
right now. Go play it on itch.io, go play it on GameJoe, and please leave a comment or rating. Let me know your thoughts. Just go. Remember, it's only about 15 minutes long, so why not? Why not? You know what? You don't even have to like this video. Just head on over to the game pages. Right now. That's the game page. Let's go!
Best announcement ever. Vortex, you're the best. Game advertising, you too, Lazuli. Love your comments. And here is my actual documentation of the very first teaser demo I've released for Cash Trap ever.
Let's do this.
And within the first 5 seconds, you can immediately tell that I was crazy nervous and just very, very, what's the word? Anxious about the whole ordeal. Ooh, side quest. As I go through all these videos, just look at the transformation of me losing a little bit of weight each time. And it's all to prepare for the Spartan race that took place in August. So, I don't know. I just think that's a cool achievement. Something I'm proud of.
Honestly, then that'll give me 2 full weeks to get it out there.
2 weeks. I only took 2 weeks to make this demo.
That doesn't sound like a lot of time, but I've been pushing this game out for so long that I just need to get it out there. So, do I have an idea?
Demo vlog. Nice. That's hilarious. I wonder if I even noticed that when I recorded this. So the whole purpose was to film this like a documentary sort of style, but I don't know. I don't think I was there. I think this is where documentaries are, and this was where I was not quite there, but also not quite close to there. That was this whole segment sort of thing. Just some B-roll for it. The struggle for it. A little cringy.
While I don't know exactly what I want in the trailer, I have a rough idea.
Yeah. So the thing at this time, while I have messed around with the MIDI keyboard a little bit very early on when I did my very, very first teaser back in, I think it was 2021, like June, maybe a little bit before that of 2021. I learned enough just to play something, but now I needed to get back into it because from then to this point, I have not touched it at all. So I've pretty much forgot everything. And it was not quite as easy as riding a bicycle, especially when you didn't know how to ride the bicycle in the first place. The exhaustion takes place. Ah, this scene describes it so well. Where I just go hard into this, and then at some point I just need to pass out.
Almost 2 hours. Yeah.
Hours.
Everything's scrapped. What is music?
Yep, that's me in a nutshell. I use that scene so much because that's just the pureness, the pure struggle that I've had. I'm still amazed I managed to knock that one out of me. It's like life coming down and crushing on me. Oh, like, yeah, I know it's rough, but here's a little cherry on top for your struggles. A little bit of pain.
It's Saturday, which means I was not able to complete my goal.
Oh, I remember that.
First game I published.
Classic. That's pretty much the whole of Caster's Trap altogether. I remember the first time I was creating Caster's Trap, I thought I released it within the same year. No, within the next year, because I started in like November. Totally did not happen. And in the end, everything kept getting delayed. Even this teaser demo had a assumed release date for the game, and that was supposed to be back in June or July of this year. We're in December, so definitely did not happen. I'm gonna say this, and I'm probably gonna be wrong, but I am quite certain it will release next year. I'm just so close to this point. It's just that there's gonna be a lot of social media mediating for the game that's going to have to take place before that. But you'll know it's gonna happen when we're there. Oh damn, college years me.
10 downloads after the first week.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. The OG statistics. How in the very first months of the OG Caster's Trap, there was no downloads for some time, and then suddenly it spiked. So now I'm kind of curious to see where Caster's Trap is at now, because I honestly have not. I get the notifications from it, so if anyone comments anything, if anyone follows or likes it, I'll get those notifications, and I'll be jumping to them and replying ASAP. But I actually do not know the statistics of it right now. Pretty interesting. Over 1,500 page views. Didn't quite make 100 downloads, only at 89. How's that? You know what, I'll take it. 12 installs, but 19 game ratings. You know what, I respect that. Thank you guys. You rated it. Well, playing it. I'll take it in this harsh and cruel world. Alright. Quite the amount of less views for Itch.io, but roughly 2 times the amount of downloads. And the amount of rings I got actually makes sense. Very interesting. You know what, overall, I'd say I'm pretty dang impressed. You know? At some point, I kind of just stopped all the social media marketing entirely just to focus on developing the game. So to see it actually climb that much in views, pretty good. And collectively, it's over 250 downloads, so pretty decent. Hopefully, once I start advertising the heck out of this game, I'll see it reach the 500 marks, but also at the same time, not really well known, so it's mostly fingers crossed at this point, but I guess we'll see when we cross that bridge sort of ordeal. I leave, and I don't check social media for the next few hours because I'm too anxious. Still so true. Whenever a video goes up, I'm too scared to check social media or anything or the statistics just to see how well the video's doing. I do get the notification to my phone if I get comments, so I kind of don't check on the video until I receive a comment, and if I don't receive a comment after like an hour, I just auto assume that it did terrible, and I don't even look at it till the next day. Anxiety of a small YouTuber sometimes, I guess. Or it's just me. Probably just me. Also, good job, TheOdie. Look at you having all this clutter on your desk. Look at that. Is that a duster? It is. Oh my god. At least try to make it look neat. Jesus Christ. Say, it went better than expected. And honestly, I got all. Dude, that's so awesome. So, thank you guys. Yeah, I actually do recall this. You guys really helped boosted the views on both the game page and also that video. No, it was that video. Mostly on that video and a bit on the game page. It was just awesome of all of you guys to check it out and just give me the motivation I needed, and I guess a safe mind that it will actually go well. So thank you guys again.
Like, I know it's just a comment, it's just a like, it's just a view, but really, it really does motivate me just a little bit more to stay a bit more positive.
And then some work to show a little flyer for Instagram and anything else, social media. Yeah, guys, this is a really important thing I need to do. Don't mind me just slouching in my chair as I work hard on this. Classic. Yes. Oh, why am I cheering? No.
Just judging from.
So this is the fact that the shorts did absolutely horrendous, and after a year, they did absolutely horrendous. Yeah, happens.
But I suppose that the dedication and the growth I've had from the 2014 version to this version, that's really something I should be proud of.
Me coping. In a nutshell. Translation, TheOdie is coping. Alright, so that's just me outroing the game, talking about what it is, and my feelings. All of my feelings. And this is such a great moment. Less than a month later, Itch.io, Game Jolt, 100 downloads.
Is this a horror game? Wait, hold up.
Oh, we're
And
just
at this
right
time,
into it, huh?
two
This key wasn't here before. You find a
social
dusty brass key
media
lying on the ground.
video
This is all that's
makers,
here.
What's exactly
YouTuber,
what I
and
was
Twitch
asking?
streamer.
Some
Basically, is what
form
I'm
of
trying to
foreign
say.
Language, or perhaps ancient language.
They play my
And-
games, and
Maybe
that was
it's
just
Japanese,
awesome.
Chinese, or Korean, or Thai.
She looks
There's
like she could be about a
Nazzle
decade older than
time.
you, yet that does not seem to bother you at all.
And there's
Damn, boy.
It's alright, you do you.
Tizzle live. I'm really glad that they enjoyed this video, because I was honestly
Yeah,
really
sure, why not?
appreciative of
really
this,
cool. I
and
really
also
like
of
this idea.
everyone
I mean,
who
it has
left
been
me
done
these
before,
kind
but it's
comments.
still
It was
quite
just a
cool.
fantastic
Okay, this is a
feeling.
completely different room.
Did I show it this time?
No.
Shit.
Yeah, pretty much. I kind of showed it. The creature that's in the demo.
Oh.
Alright, so one more thing I wanted to talk about with this is the fact that one of you guys actually saved my life. When I uploaded this, what I did was I hid all the files in the game folder except for the software to launch the game. But as it turns out, hiding all those files is enough to prevent the game from actually running. I'm so lucky that this person, Jose, he saved me right when I had the game go live. He messaged me on Instagram, and I was like, no dude, I tested it, it's good. But then I was feeling a little bit nervous, so I tried it out again, and it crashed. It did not work, just as he said. And I was like, oh my god. So there I was feeling like I did it. It was time. My anxiety was on overload. I did not want to go back to it at all. But one of you guys saved me, and I'm very thankful for you for doing that, because I probably would have just had the worst time ever. So yeah. Taught me to be more humble, believe in you guys, and test it even further beyond. This is who I'm talking about, by the way. Jose, he messaged me. He also has a great Instagram with lots of cool art. I linked him in my uploading my first indie game and all the anxieties in between. So feel free to just head on to that video, check out his stuff. Alright, so moving on from there. RPG Maker Unite, it got announced. What is this thing? Honestly, I wasn't going to make this video. I remember seeing a notification and I was like, oh, alright, that's kind of interesting, cool. And then I fell back asleep because it was like 6 a.m. in the morning. Then later on, when I actually got to work, I started looking more into it, and I was like, oh my god, wait,
Sometimes TheOdie
this
here,
is
and
actually
you
quite
probably heard
serious.
RPG Maker.
RPG
and
Maker
have
Unite?
united
They are
to make
fusing?
RPG Maker
Oh my
Unite.
god.
Great news in the RM community, and since I'm developing.
This is crazy because of how successful this video did, and it really went to show that you guys just really like the news and kind of just sitting down and talking about game development, not necessarily jumping into the engine and looking at the technical stuff, just sitting down and talking about it. And this video actually is what gave me ideas to do more of the game dev talk sort of stuff. So yeah, I think particularly this one did really well was because Unite was such a trending thing within the RPG Maker community, but also...
But, you know what can read this? Yeah. Let's go, baby, let's go. Technology
It was
at its
so
best.
early on, there was no translation for the screenshots yet, but I had this super clever idea of just using Google Translate and seeing if it works. If it didn't work, this video would have been absolutely horrible, but it worked.
Alright.
I mean, it was really scuff, the translation.
We go.
Where is it? Where is it? Right here, right there. Wait for it, wait for it.
You can wear.
You can wear underwear! Yeah, super funny, I know. Anyway, that was a fun video to do. And then I totally just skipped March altogether, waited till April 1st to release this golden piece of video. Yo, good? Good. Oh, alright. Hey guys, it's me, your boy. Since the last video was such a banger, I thought I'd make another one. Just remember to please like, comment, and subscribe. Step 1. Step 1. Step 1. Oh, it was my April Fool's video. All you guys caught on to this immediately, which is absolutely great because in the first one, some people thought it was a serious video, and they were actually angry and was like, no, this is not what you should do.
The process is easy as heck. After you choose
Ooh. My favorite thing about these videos actually are the transitions of step 1, step 1, step 1, step 1, step 2, step 2, step 2, step 2. I forgot if it was 3 or 4 where I start. That's also just where I just lose my voice. Step 4, step 4, step 4, step 4. Oh, so good. And then my very first time that I wanted to do a day in the life vlog that wasn't necessarily me just holding the camera and me talking into it. It ended up being me just watching my video and commentating on it, because the original idea was to just have the camera there. I do my thing and pretend like the camera's not there, but it was just awkward to watch. It was very ASMR when I was not even trying to make it ASMR. So then I decided to just throw on the commentary.
What's the weather today?
It's 21 degrees Fahrenheit with clear skies. Tonight's forecast is mostly clear skies with a low of 21 degrees.
Alright. You know what's so ironic about this video? Is the fact that it's a video about game dev, but if you actually look at the video, you have this much not about game dev, this much about game dev, and then this much closing out the video. It's so horrible.
So typically, I make my lunch.
I guess it is a day in the life video, and I am a hobbyist game dev, so I guess it's fair to have done what I've done. I just think it's so funny in that way. So proud of my little plant dude. I'm sad to say that all of these plants got infested by bugs
for the filming of this
And
video,
because
and
both
we
my
weren't sure
girlfriend
if
and
the
I
seeds would actually sprout.
were just so
And it
done
did.
with dealing it,
And those two plants were a
we
sunflower on the left,
decided
and on the
to
right
say
was
goodbye to them.
a green bean plant.
Yeah. Oh. Me coming home. Oh.
Alright, so to
I still do it a little bit. I don't do it as often as I used to, and the main reason is because our lives are a little bit different now. At this time in the video, my girlfriend was going to school, but as it is now, she found a full-time job, is working from home, so there's usually at least one of us at home at all time, and the camera does not turn on like it used to. So there's not a lot of chances of me to do it anymore. And when we do turn it on, kind of forget. Yeah, a little sad to say, but it is how it is. I still do that though. A lot of it's mentally me doing that. But in general, I do still do that.
Alright, watching that bag, it was kind of cringy.
Yeah, it was kind of cringy. I actually did include some clips. Nice. You go, dude. 45s. Hey, I hit the limit of 55 because that's all that they have down there now. Good job, me. Good job.
And that's it.
Nice to see the progress is real.
I made it look like I'm dying. No, yeah, I forgot about
The
this.
smoothies.
So
I don't do them
typically,
anymore.
I make a
As it turns out, it's a lot of
so
carbs.
Normally, I do milk last.
It's
I don't know
quite the
why.
amount of calories
Just wanna
and
see
a
how
lot of
awkward this
carbs.
is.
Even if you're using,
How awkward that
it's
is.
just so awkward the way I. The amount of protein, even if you're using protein milk, it's not worth it. Hey, sneak peeking the. Well, I guess not sneak peeking, but a little behind the scenes for doing that video. I actually forgot that was this year. Kind of funny. Also, if you look at the little clock on the bottom right, that's actually to show all the anime that I watch so far for the year. So being April, only April. Yeah, that's all the animes I've seen up to April. Of course, it's not gonna cycle through the whole thing because there's not enough time for it. But yeah.
So I totally just
Yeah.
realized that.
I have not
You know
worked
what?
on
I have a
the
nice
Kotatsu on my little
big
laptop
computer
at
here on
all
my
this
tiny
year.
laptop.
And the reason
We're
for it is
trying to
because
keep
I'm
that
mostly doing the
stuff.
music
Does
thing.
that make sense? I guess in general, I just really enjoy.
Oh, wow.
being in the
Huh.
living room.
So I started
There's a
working
nice
on
big
that
TV, it's a nice
back
open space,
in
and I have a nice big window.
May.
So
Cool.
that's my reasoning behind taking out my tiny.
That's one of the things I like about having a devlog. You get to just look back and see what it was you were doing and where you were in the game of life. Of completing your game. So they're actually characters for certain, I guess, memories. Certain secret memories. Not exactly secret ending stuff, but they're a little bit more difficult to obtain. You actually have to search a bit rather than just play for the plot line. And then just B-roll of me working on the game.
Balloon dialogues in between.
Yeah, working on the
Alright, so this one we take a
dialogue.
smooth, really
I know exactly what scene I'm making
the sound
for.
effects.
Maybe you guys
A lot
will
of
when you
this
play it
portion is
too.
just, like,
If you
dialogue
remember
to
this
make sure
video.
that I make this wrong.
Hobius. Ah, yes, I remember. Okay, so that devlog day in the life did good, and that actually made me like, all right, you know what? If you guys actually enjoy watching this, I don't mind doing some more because I actually had fun commentating that and editing it.
Sup, dogs?
So you'll
Yeah,
actually
yeah.
see
You guys can read the
that
title.
I'm actually a lot
For
more
those of you who
confident
don't
in
know,
this
I am
video than the
developing a horror
previous
game called
video.
Character's Trap. So I live in an apartment with my girlfriend, and today she happens to be hanging out with family, and I have absolutely nothing to do. So I was like, you know what? Maybe if I record myself, I'll hopefully be more productive. But the following footage will shock you.
This footage.
Top 5.
I don't know if it's.
It's a beautiful Sunday morning. It's about
look at
60
that.
degrees.
Me using my dead, wilting pot of green beans as B-roll when I have some beautiful little seedlings just to the right of it, and also not as wilted plant to the left. I'm so good.
6 a.m. or 5 a.m. So even because it's a weekend. What up? Like most folks, I did prefer the gym in the morning, but I will admit.
Another B-roll of working out. Good stuff. So glad that no one was in the gym at that time.
So my favorite thing after the gym is a small smoothie.
I'm
I'm not really
probably done a lot less awkward this
enjoying
time.
the taste
Good
of the
job.
smoothie. The other, but if you fail one, then you have to restart from the top.
So I did this back
While
in
you're
May.
doing this, a
Back in May.
creature, let's just call it
Wow.
a creature, is slowly
This is some
making its way
endgame stuff,
towards you,
but I'm
from
hiding
4
the,
spaces away.
the main
So it's like a double
killer.
QTE. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, the difficulty of this was that the chateau. And
Always
we
having
ordered
leftovers
food
whenever I
in
decide
one
to do
particular
day in the
restaurant.
life vlogs.
There's- It would be
Always
oh, yeah,
leftovers.
thing.
Ooh, what am I watching this time?
While I watch some Boruto.
Boruto.
And, oh man,
Oh.
Boruto. Like, it's not an easy watch. But
Same here, dude.
you
I
just go
still
on
think that
YouTube, You see
way.
some clips of your boy Naruto.
Caught up, and I can say
and
that.
your Nerf boy
Oh, was
Sasuke,
it worth
and you're
it?
just like,
Honestly,
you gotta know.
the clips
So,
on YouTube are
I decided
clips
to
on
catch up.
YouTube. They do it more justice than. Actually,
So after that, and
Love that.
because it was a big lunch, I was feeling pretty KO'd.
anyway, so the reason why this video was so much more shorter was I initially planned recording everything. Then my friend hit me up, and I was like, "Yeah, you know what? I am down to hang." I had this whole plan involved in everything. I was gonna take a break in the afternoon, take some B-roll of me just doing one wheeling, then coming back to do more game development. But instead, I decided to just end it and hang out with my friends.
It's out.
Okie dokie, into the next one. So I created an aesthetic
Study
space. I guess I should show you the aesthetic space itself. The whole idea of this, which some of you guys were quite confused about, it was to more so just have a space for us to listen to the lo-fi, stay focused into game dev, but also for you guys to have a video just off on the side where you can just peek up every now and then while you're working to see what I'm doing, and hopefully you always being reminded that I'm still working, and maybe it'll remind you to also keep working. You know, we're developing together. That's the whole point of it. And then this video was to explain it, because I know it
And
was
even
quite out of left field.
Genshin with me. I have been developing a horror game for about a year and a half now. And it's come to the point that I have watched so many of these with me videos that you get pretty dang inspired. And you know what?
I get pretty dang inspired quite easily. I do want to do this again next year, but I'm not 100% sure if I will, just because this video only did okay. And I even went as far as to try and advertise it in shorts, but of course, due to the algorithm, no one was interested in this at all.
Nailed it.
I love the fact that I added the narrator stuff. I thought it made it so much more funnier.
My bad. I hope you like lo-fi.
Yeah. Oh, you know, overall, I would like to do shorts more. I know on YouTube, they do shorts to kind of advertise and promote their main YouTube video. I mean, I don't think there's anything bad about it. You know, you're a small-time YouTuber. You gotta do your best to try and get your videos out there, advertise it a little bit more. So I shouldn't feel too bad about doing it. I feel slightly bad about doing it, but I shouldn't. So maybe I will. I guess we'll see, depending on the type of content I create. Now this video actually did quite well, over 300 views. If anything, this video showed me that
throughout this 1.5 year
Dev Talk, just sitting down talking about game development,
I received several
it's
comments from
something
you
that
guys that
all you guys
you
are
used to
interested
develop,
in,
but then you lost
especially
motivation.
those who
Now you don't know
don't
whether
know
or not
my
you wanna
content
get back
is what they're
into
interested
game
in.
development or not.
I did get some
That
very
tends
kind
to
comments on
lose
this one.
motivation
I
and
remember.
quit. You're up
It's
for
a
it,
long
and that's
one,
100%
15 minutes. I don't know how I managed to make it almost 15 minutes, but I did. Oh yeah, this one was great. I had a lot of fun making this one. Just sitting back and talking about
1.5 years
how
development.
my game development history has gone. Oh wow, I already created that sequence for this. Oh yeah, of course I did. Because in my dev and chill, a portion of that was this intro. Cool.
Journey it's been. There's been some
A
highs,
pineapple shirt.
and then there's been some lows, namely art and music. Definitely music. What is music?
My favorite clip to show whenever I talk about music. Yeah, this is a good one. Good one to make. Lots of fun. And quite relatable for some of you guys, I think. And I guess to summarize this video, it's about how I created Cassie's Trap back in the day, and the gap in between that one and this one, and how it actually helped prepared me for this one. I talk about the regrets I've had, which was not tackling art and music at a younger age. I was too scared of it, and I was always that person to say art and music, coding, game developing. But really, it was just me not being open-minded and truly trying art and music. It was just me being I'm too high and mighty to try it, but really, I just suck at it. And because of that, I'm gonna just say stuff and make excuses so I don't have to try to do it. Anyway, the main takeaway for this video is if there's anything that you have trouble with doing, don't avoid it, tackle it. Understand that you're not going to get through it within a day, a week, and potentially even a month. But as long as you put your mind to it and you continue to try it, then with every iteration that you have attempted, you're getting just slightly better till you reach that point where you are confident enough to ultimately do well. Alright, so what happened after that? Ooh, I went on a side quest.
This is my Game Boy Advance. And this is it now.
Guess how I got inspired to do this? Excuse me. From game development to finding side videos, and I found my way on over into modding Game Boy Advances. Oh, check it out now. You guys gotta see my Game Boy today because it looks much different than it does in that video. Which, by the way, I found a case that, in my opinion, fits it quite perfectly. I found it on Amazon, and I think it's also neat. Very simple. The best part about that is that there's no logo, so it doesn't feel like some billboard that I'm walking around for a case. So I'll probably put on like some stickers on here just to decorate a bit. But are you guys ready? This is what happens when you start binging an anime with over 1,000 episodes. Yeah, baby. And also, just to show off the case some more, you actually lower this to hide some games. So yeah, this is quite the perfect case. Originally, this thing was advertised for a external disk drive and memory card slots. But here it is. Check out. Look at the eyeball. Yep, it glows. So when I'm about to run out of power, it's gonna turn red. Oh, this is just absolutely awesome. I love this. Watch out.
graphics.
Oh my god,
Such as
my friends kept making
this,
fun of me for
which, by the way,
for
if
this.
you can't
by the
tell.
way.
Wait, if you can't tell.
They turned that into a meme format. That was so funny every time I see it. Good stuff. Good side questing stuff. Ooh, didn't we hit? Oh, we're in August right now. So, this was the Spartan race. Yes. Those of you who have not watched it, I highly recommend it because I did the most editing I've ever done in a video. And this is it, the
20
Spartan
obstacles
race.
in a
I really
5K
wanted to
run.
make it
Your
special
boy
for
is doing the
my friends and for you guys because, you know, I have a bunch of friends that you're not used to seeing on the channel.
On such a
I can't
day as
imagine you
this,
guys are all
I
that
gathered
interested
four
or
other
hyped up to see people you don't know or recognize. So I really wanted to make
going
sure
through
that
mud,
it was comfortable
jumping
for
walls.
you guys,
throwing spears,
but also, or
doing
I guess rather
burpees,
entertaining for you guys, but
climbing
also
rope.
a good homage to the crew that completed this.
And not to mention the clear skies and hot sun beating down on us.
Doing it
Miles.
again in 2023.
Speaking
Alright, I gotta show you guys my favorite
You
scene.
know, vertical wall. You've done
This is
rock
not the scene I'm talking
You have
about,
an
but
idea of how
there's this
difficult this
one
was.
hilarious part about it. Ah! Just because Tim slips a little bit, I try over dramatize it. Oh. I keep it all dramatic. Because Junior, he trips on the other end. Yeah, I don't think he saw the ledge. And then, nope, I'm okay. This is easy. But here's the part where it gets super hype.
Speaking
Right here, right here! Oh,
There was a
so
joke between the
funny.
boys that the Hercules voice would send Alan
He
flying.
struggles so hard at this. Oh my god, look at Tim. So graceful. Junior going hard and extreme at this too. Meanwhile, Joe and I, because we've been training for this at the gym, those guys just came and did this. So this was so easy for us. It flew. Oh yeah, this is also hilarious. I thought it fit so perfectly. I had to sneak it in.
No, very like
But here it is. The big moment, the monkey bars. A lot more challenging than you think. The bars are thicker and very wide apart, so it's easy to slip if you don't have a good handle on your own body weight. And Junior, of course, making it look so easy. Ah, you show off. But then, bam, I'm down on like bar 3. Joe, no, just 3 away from completing. And then the other 2 make it. Too easy for them, man. Too easy for them. A lot of hilarious things happen. I won't spoil too much, but I guess here's a sneak peek. Yep. And last sneak peek, because I've been on this video for too long. I love
the end. As
when we got to the
approach
road
the
climb
greatest
and just how it's sequenced. From Clocktown from Majora's Mask of Zelda to the slow-mo walk-in. How the road climb is perhaps one of the most difficult obstacle courses. Anyways, go check it out if you haven't. Oh man, did a lot of work in editing that. It was so much fun. So much fun. Alright, so after the Spartan race, I decided to take it back, bring us back to RPG Maker. It was pretty much 2 side quests in a row, so I had to. I couldn't side quest one more time. And I brought it on over to the RPG Maker developer Iceberg. This one, a lot of you guys actually enjoyed.
Sup,
And a lot of
guys?
people were
It's
actually
ya boy,
interested in this
TheOdie.
because I
Today,
hit over
I am
400
not just
views,
TheOdie,
even
the
though it's
ya boy,
only
for I
3
am
months
also
old.
TheOdie,
So that's really cool.
your captain.
Really cool to
Because
see.
you see, you
It
and
was so
I
much
are
fun
gonna
to make
go
this
on
video
a
too.
journey. We're gonna sail all
If
the
you haven't
way up
seen it,
north
it's such
in
a
hopes of finding
was
not
such
just
so
any
charming
iceberg,
to make.
but the
Mainly because of the
seen
scene.
as much as it can offer. And just like that, out comes the devourer of those who are too impatient. And just like that, the ship, aka your ship, I'm not on that ship, it's someone else's ship. There they go, spinning around crazily. They got devoured, and boom, just like that, they sink, and then they die.
And then they die.
As the devourer of the impatient swims away, happily, ready,
Oh my
and
god.
waiting.
So fun to make. Fun fact. That was actually the third take of recording it from start to end. The first time, I think there was just a lot of lighting issues, and it was just visually terrible. The second time, it just didn't feel as good as the first time, so I recorded for this third time, and it just felt so smooth and perfect. So glad I ended up doing that. It took so much time, as you can tell, to record, but overall, I'm glad that I made that decision. Did very well, by the way, very well. Alright, and then we're going back into the dev vlogs. And this one I wanted to make more of a documentary sort of style
Hey,
of a video.
name's TheOdie.
So that kind of explains the formatting of this. But I think the key part about the style of this video was that we have me at my desk, aka the office, I suppose you can say. But then we also had me just crashing on the couch
Here I am.
and talking to the camera. And the whole idea was to mimic counseling, where I'm just crashing on the couch, laying down, needing to talk about all my feels and thoughts and all the struggles I'm going through.
So I get it. Some of you guys would probably say that
Oh yeah. So this is the current side project I'm working on now.
something I've done before in late high school.
That's what it looked like, and here is it currently. Still not done, but almost there. Yeah. I wouldn't say that I'm a pro restorer, because obviously I did not redo the paint. I didn't touch it up or anything, but I did remove the rust, and I'm still, but for the most part, removed a lot of the old parts that kind of just corroded, and I'm replacing it with newer, more dependable parts, while at the same time trying to keep its vintage look, aesthetic, and, well, for the most part, vintage parts as well. Parts that has not corroded and can still survive the test of time. Yeah, more about that when that video hopefully comes out. My struggle is real with music, dude.
Needs the glockenspiel. Toss on some reverb, toss on some resonator, and whatever other effects exist, and bam! I wish I could do that.
Me just complaining. Very much it.
Watching Couch Ranting with TheOdie.
Couch ranting with TheOdie.
And my abilities to
Yeah. Okay. Then we kind of go on a side quest yet again. Not a lot of you guys were interested in this video, which breaks my heart a little bit because I did not edit this. I collab with one of my good friends. He says he goes by your boy Shu. He's also a YouTuber. Does a lot of Genshin stuff. Trying to create raps. Still trying to find himself in the whole rap creating world, so don't expect like mind blowing, oh my god, I'm listening to this on repeat endlessly. But I think he's developing himself and getting closer to that point with each one that he creates. But he also did a video on his end.
The things we saw.
He edited this for me. His stuff was also very fantastic. I think you guys should check it out. It was also really, really fun. And it was just a very, very good times playing that. But the one thing I wanted to commentate about the most was this intro. So what's so funny about it was that I recorded this intro and I was like, hey dude, I made an intro. Do what you can with this. He was like, I don't know what to do. I'm sure after you see it, you'll figure something out. Give him pretty much no instructions whatsoever.
Hey, yeah, that's me. Hey, I have a mission.
So this is so hilarious because he managed to fit each of those talking points
Why not?
into those small pauses that I made. I did not think that he was going to do that.
The things we saw.
I thought that he would like cut it up between responses or something and just like zoom ins or whatever to kind of fill the void of the silence. But he actually made his own script for a response and it fitted so perfectly. It was just overall good. There's also one more scene I want to show you guys.
It's not about the money. It's about the adventure.
Just to go to show how
Ooh, what if
talented
that's
he
our
is
thing,
at
you know?
editing.
OnlyFans as ghost.
Stop! No, stop! Don't leave me alone!
You gotta understand. You must escape the ghost during this hunt. You gotta listen to me. Between the two of us, I got the money that brought all this material. So if any of us die, you know.
Anyway,
the grand
so
things you want to hear.
he's never played
Hope
Phasmophobia.
you're ready.
As you guys
We're catching
know, I
ourselves.
have.
Can you show yourself?
And basically, I taught him everything I knew about ghost hunting.
See if the ghost
It's singing! Hello?
So right now the ghost is on the hunt. He does not know
like
that
a
he
little
needs
bit
to
of
keep
singing.
quiet. So he's kind of just trying to respond back to me.
Hide and run!
I'm hidden! I'm hidden!
See, he should have just stayed silent because the ghost was right there. And then I see him die. And what do? I take a picture of him as he dies. And then of his dead
He was a
body.
really brave person. He was like a sister to me.
I love what he
It's
did
okay.
here.
He made sure we got lots
For
of
the
money.
ending, for the first
Goodbye, Shu.
section.
So, when are you gonna start your OnlyFans? Hey, Eddie, we're about to film an OnlyFans. I need to poop. This
Too
building
good,
has
man.
a
Too good. Move on back to game dev. It's Halloween Eve, everybody. So what am I
morning,
going
dogs.
to do?
It's yeah,
I'm
boy.
going to do some game dev. Unfortunately, it's just making more music,
All the
so it's
grammar-
not
grammar
as
stuff, add all
interesting. But I did manage to squeeze in a little
There's a
bit
little
of a
bit more
talk
that I want to add
about
to these,
journal
so.
creating. I was about to say, I did not cook.
Party.
Of course not. It's got to be the leftovers. That's how it always is.
Recently moved.
I go for a walk out of frustration because music is the death of me.
For about
But the day
2.5 hours.
ends as I travel some festive area to make the video feel a little bit more Halloween-like.
I'm sorry.
I almost bumped into someone. I almost had a deer.
What's up, dogs? Welcome
Ah.
to another vlog, which means it's another lonely Sunday
So finally,
in edamame.
I don't have leftovers. So what do I do?
And, rotisserie chicken.
I heat up stuff in the air fryer.
I'll show you it, but I'm sure no.
Cooking, but not really. Although I did cook an egg.
Because I'm a
And
guy.
ooh, there's a little scene that gets pretty epic. Nice. and some game dev stuff. Working on the journal system, making it look nicer, feel more appropriate. Not so much of tapping at the keyboard and hope something
Alright,
sounds
I did
good.
it. It's like 90% done. But check it out. This is what it looks like. So all it is a super duper simple table.
Sounds so entertaining, I know. Afternoon plan,
going to
decide
do
to head
later.
out. Why did I scream?
I almost hit a deer.
That's why. Trying to fill it up with as much game dev stuff as I can, so it's not just life, game dev, outro. And then I lied.
Tomorrow.
I actually ended up cooking. But life told me, no, TheOdie, you can't cook for the channel, because I was missing key ingredients.
Onion and garlic.
So sad. So very, very sad. Me and my couch
For
session.
more of the same type of games.
Almost there, you guys. We're already back to the room tour of 2022.
And welcome.
Not
to
a
the
lot of
2022
changes from 2020,
office tour.
2021, but enough changes that I found or thought was key enough to create a 2022 version. And hopefully 2023 will also be quite exciting, but we will see, of course. I think the
I love
proudest thing of it was
Switch.
my little charger board
Little
I have.
charger, breaker. thing,
So much
whatever they're
easier
called.
to charge
Breaker
stuff as I
charger.
record video. It also just doesn't
Yeah, little
clutter on
switch
the
there,
floor
and
or
it
get in
just
my
shuts
way.
off the whole system.
So I'm really
Also,
proud of that.
Especially.
Alright, and ending the year.
New Year's is around the corner, and with that, the
5 tests to
resolution
successfully make your very first game
Perhaps it's
as
your
a
first
solo
attempt, or
dev.
perhaps you have attempted this before.
I'm so glad that a lot of you
Matter
guys
fact
agreed
is,
with me.
you have still yet to make your first
Yeah,
game.
and
let
I
me
love
tell you,
reading the comments that
it-
you guys make. It's
Most of the time, it ain't
so
all that easy.
good to
But
read.
don't worry,
Always make me feel inspired.
boys
and
got
good.
your back. The first and foremost thing you should know
Ah,
about, and probably you heard
I like
many,
this
many
video
times
a
before,
lot,
is
actually, because for
longer
once,
games
it's not 15 minutes
equals
long.
lesser.
It's less than 10
success.
minutes, as it should
And
be.
I know.
I feel like I don't have to talk too much about these because these are more recent and they should still be fresh in all of our minds.
Not gonna be your best or the greatest work.
Oh, I love that little goat.
Unless it is. One thing that I find
I thought I timestamped
to
this
help
one
you
actually.
get through your
I
very
did
first
timestamp it,
game.
but I didn't do
If
the.
you guys got any tips,
sections.
then please
Huh,
be
that's
sure
weird.
to mention them down below.
Alright, well, whatever. Alright, guys, we did it! 2022 is over! Hope you guys enjoyed your 2022 year. And that 2023 comes with many successful stories. 2023 will be an interesting year for me. I can already foresee it. I'm gonna turn 30. And when you turn 30, things need to change and things need to happen. And also for next year, Caster Trap will be releasing. 100% confident this time. No longer am I predicting it because all I need is a couple more tunes and a little bit more graphics. Debugging the hell out of it, even though I've already debugged the hell out of it. But just a little bit more debugging, just in case, you know. Can never get enough of that sprinkle of debug, just to make sure. Say goodbye to 2022 together. Bye 2022. Okay, sweet. See you in 2023. Oh yeah, also I generally take January off, as in I don't upload anything in January, and I still plan to do that. Alright? So see you in February. Have a good one, guys. Till then, later.